I would say book your photographer right after you do your venue, because that way you have a set date.
I think it gives them ample time to make that decision, see a number of photographers. I would suggest meeting with 3 to 5.
Do some research, ask your friends, and look at the different styles that photographers have. If you like their style, interview them.
Make sure they have really high-level pro gear. Make sure they can have access to their digital negatives. And make sure all their pricing is up front, so they shouldn't be a surprise at the end when they go to get their book and their digital negatives that they owe X amount of dollars more. People roughly spend about 10% of their total budget on photography. So the national average is, you know, between $2,500 and $3,000 on what people spend. Now, of course, people go way above that and people go way below that.
The biggest mistake is sacrificing quality for budget. A lot of times, a bride and groom don't think they can afford good quality photography, and they end up going with someone just because they're less expensive. And then 5 years down the road, they wish they could have good quality.
We like to try to get every single one of our clients to take an engagement session because we want them to feel comfortable with us.
The engagement session should take place anywhere from about 3 to 4 months prior to the wedding.
Typically, on the wedding day, I like to have a kind of a schedule mapped out. I like to start 2 to 3 hours before the wedding. If we're going to be trying to get some of the family formal shots out of the way before the wedding, then I would say for portraits after the ceremony, try to provide about an hour.
And we give the couple the option, would you like one-on-one time before the ceremony? So it's kind of like a secret, private meeting. It's a big reveal. The groom gets to see the bride. Or if they choose to be traditional and have that first look be down the aisle, then as soon as we are done with the ceremony, we do some one-on-one time right after. Mothers really want that shot of them buttoning up the dress or zipping up the dress. I think it's so important. For fathers, we love getting that moment before they walk down the aisle. It's the most sweet moment ever when the dad is just about to say goodbye.
One of the things I think that's really important is the first time that the father of the bride sees his daughter in her dress. Your photographer should be ready because there's going to be some tremendous amount of magic going on there.
The album is the very first heirloom that they create as a family. It's the one thing that they will carry with them from their wedding for the rest of their lives. Very often couples would like to save some money on that, but a year from now, further down the road, that is going to become more and more important.